Alright, hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of our pilot month. Today we are going to be playing Sekiro. I love this game, I love Shadows Die Twice. I think it's a phenomenal game from FromSoft. I do not include it in the Soulsborne classification because I feel like it does not have any... Well, it has some Soulsborne mechanics. Difficult bosses, parrying, those sorts of things, but it's really more of a stealth action title than a Soulsborne sort of thing. So yeah, I have never played the game in English, but for y'all's benefit, we're gonna play the game in English. I hope that actually kept those settings. Yes, it did. Okay. So we are gonna start a new game. We're going to watch this opening cutscene, which is just gorgeous, in my opinion.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
Is the war finally over?
Master swordsman Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose? Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, wolf. You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, wolf?
Man, I love this game. It is gorgeous. The cutscenes are gorgeous. The gameplay, as we will see in just a moment, is gorgeous.
Ishima's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
Man, just look at it. I love this game. I think it is so pretty. Because we're going to come out of that cutscene directly into gameplay. Right about there. And it is gorgeous. Goro's Wolf, your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. Just lovely, lovely, lovely. I don't remember if there's anything you can get by swimming back here. Looks like no. Looks like the answer is not so much. So we've got a crouch for sneaky reasons. We've got a jump, which is another reason why I do not include this in Soulsborne. You don't have a jump mechanic in Soulsborne. I think this is more like Tenchu. And here we are in Ashina Reservoir. We can hug the wall here and shimmy. I love this game so much. And if we're at the edge, we can peek around it, and we can look and see, like, we're still hidden from that guy, but we can see that guy and that guy and that guy. But we can stop hugging the wall. Advance without being seen by crouching in bushes or moving under floors. You do not have a sword at the moment. Use stealth to avoid enemies and head to the Moonview Tower. If you are about to be seen, warning markers appear above enemies' heads.
That
Like
shinobi
that.
at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower.
And this
The
effect.
mine air is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
That effect where that eavesdropping is muffled because you're listening through the floor. Oh, just chef's kiss. Just beautiful. The game is just freaking gorgeous. Speaking of, let's make sure that the recording is going okay. It appears to be going just fine. Cool, cool. Ledge hang. Ledge hang. There we go. And then we can climb over here. Whoop, ledge hang. Sorry, getting used to the controls. I haven't played this game in like a year. Actually, that's a good point. So I have played this game before. I have beaten this game, but I have not gotten all the endings. So if/when I do a playthrough of this, I don't know that this is the playthrough we're going to do. Like I said, we're doing pilot season right now. But if I will eventually do a playthrough of Sekiro, either on YouTube or on Twitch, I will absolutely be doing a playthrough of Sekiro at some point. When I do, I want to get one of the endings I didn't get, which is like the best ending. I don't remember what it's actually called in the game, but I have always called it the Journey to the West ending. So, yeah, that is the plan for this playthrough, if/when I do the playthrough. Ledge hang. And just like, could we take a moment to talk about how freaking gorgeous this is? How the clouds are moving. Our skybox is not just a static skybox. Love that shit.
You did well to come here.
Man, the English voice acting is real freaking weird to me.
It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
It's not bad, necessarily. I don't think it's bad at all, really,
Well, then.
so far. Kuro's voice is weird to me. Like I said, I'm used to playing it in Japanese. I normally play it in Japanese.
Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
A katana given by Kuro, the divine heir and heirloom of the Hirata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back in the hands of the wolf. The name Kusabimaru beseeches a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. A mantra the blade itself may manifest. It's interesting. I haven't thought about that and how it applies to the game.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
Healing gourd.
Now, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once.
Which
I
means
asked
Lord
you to
Ishin
find
knows
that
about it,
secret
but
passage.
meh.
Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it. Wolf, do you have something for me?
No.
I see. I leave this in your hands then, Wolf.
That's an optional thing from a previous playthrough. Medicinal pellets. They are incredibly useful. Equipment menu allows you to change your currently equipped quick items. 5 slots. Switch out quick items as needed. Healing gourd. Pellet. There we go. We've got our healing gourd and our medicinal pellets. Make sure I'm not forgetting to loot anything. Do all the looting. Shinobi aims to break an opponent's posture. Attacking an enemy is one way to achieve this. When an enemy's posture breaks, he is vulnerable to a Shinobi death blow. As we will see right here. Ta-da! Make sure we're not missing anything because this game is a little stingy on its items, if memory serves. Sometimes relentless attack is not enough to break an enemy's posture. Deflecting enemy attacks is another way to damage their posture. A master shinobi uses a combination of deflect and attacks to achieve swift victory. So the reason it tells you that is these guys have armor. Attacking them builds their posture really slowly. Attacking the unarmored guys, like these fools up here, builds their posture meter up really quick. So noticing that is fantastically useful. Locking on, you can keep your target in front of you. You'll find it much easier to attack, deflect, and perform other combat actions. This is accurate. There are some situations in which you do not want to be locked on. Murder. Lynching. Trouble is, now I don't remember where to go. Stealthy, stealthy. It's a secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. I am so sneaky. See, you can still deflect these guys, and it will build their posture real quickly. But I will illustrate this against one of these. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That guy dies. You can see that this guy, it doesn't build his posture very quickly at all. Not at all. And I really wanted to come here with more health, but hey, you know, whatever. Counter slash can be performed immediately after deflecting an attack. This allows you to deal posture damage without giving the enemy time to recover. Ah, I died. Oh no, what will I do with my terrible death? I'll start over with full health. Really, I probably should have died before then. God, the combat in this game just feels so freaking good. Ah, but it's gonna take me a minute to get used to the timing. Come at me, fool. And now we're gonna fight Lord Shigenori Yamauchi. Yes, thank you, game. I am aware. So yeah, Some powerful opponents require multiple death blows to be killed. The number of death blows required to kill an enemy is shown by the red circular markers above their vitality. Each death blow removes one marker. So, this guy's got one more marker left. Uh-oh. Now I will use the gourd. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Again. Because my timings are off. It's not a big deal. Playing this game, you are going to die. Probably a lot. Until you've practiced and you've got your timings, because nothing is really similar. In timing, nothing that I can recall. Come on. There we go. Maybe Dark Souls has a similar timing for its parries. There we go. There we go. Alright, Shigenori. Not the most elegant kill I've ever gotten on Leader Shigenori, but I'll take it. God, I've definitely gotten better kills. Fistful of Ash. It's great for stopping opponents from doing stupid shit. Does not open from this side. Yeah, okay. See this Buddha statue? That will be important later. And look, we can eavesdrop.
You know that secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge? We just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Climb up. Sneaky, sneaky. Kill the rat so he doesn't cause us any problems. Because otherwise he absolutely will cause us problems. Pick up the medicinal pellet. I don't know why it wants you to ledge hang there. Oh, it doesn't. It's just telling you that you can ledge hang there. Can I ledge hang here? No, I cannot. Also, fall damage? Yeah, it's just not a thing. Call the divine heir. With the reed whistle. The English voice acting is actually pretty good. It's just weird to me.
You found it.
Koro
Now
sounds a
let us
little
leave this
more
place.
self-assured in the Japanese VA, in my opinion.
To think that this
A little
is the
older,
only way.
maybe?
To run from the fated bloodline is the only answer. Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire,
Whatever
Yep.
I desire? That's the wolf I know.
my lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward then.
Indeed. Koro. Pretty. I love this arena. It's gorgeous. With the, I believe it's called Suzuki grass. I think that's what it's called.
Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro.
Watch Wolf's hands.
Thank you.
Leave this to me.
See that stumble? Finding the blade? Wolf has lost a lot of memories.
So the noble shinobi stands in our way.
And as such has lost a lot of his ability.
You face Genichiro Ashina.
Nope, and we're dead. I know it is possible to win this fight. I have never done it. But I know it's possible. I know it can be done.
Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
It's a dish filled with oil that has wicking in it. It's such an impactful scene and it's done so well. Except Wolf's hair is just fully clipping through the ground.
What is this?
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate, just yet.
Shinobi prosthetic, the artificial arm of a shinobi passed down by the sculptor, a replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts and is stained thick with blood and oil, it has been impeccably maintained. Oh, right. I forgot about these.
What do you call yourself?
They're remnants from other players. They show you things.
Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Ask how you got here.
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed.
You can see the sculptor is missing an arm.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the divine heir.
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that. You're quite the strange one, yet other peculiar visitors have come to this temple. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along.
We might. Who knows? Not me. Shinobi can leave behind shadows of their past actions known as remnants. Remnants are left to discipline one's peers. Some are masters of the way away, others provoke sporting rivalries. Then you know how to open the menu. Medicinal pellet. Yay! Commune with the sculptor's idol. Sculptor idols serve as a checkpoint and can be found throughout Ashina. Resting at a sculptor's idol will completely replenish vitality and restore one's use of resurrection. Additionally, quick items and spirit emblems in storage will be added to your current inventory. With some exceptions, resting will also revive defeated enemies. That's about the only Soulsborne-like mechanic. You have limited healing that is restored at checkpoints that also restores your enemies. It's pretty much the only Souls-like thing about Sekiro. Items that become unavailable elsewhere end up in the offering box. When the box is illuminated, it means an item has found its way inside. Basically, if you go past an area that has a key item, and then that area gets locked by your actions, the key item ends up here.
never seen you before.
so that you can't
Name?
get soft locked.
Won't tell me. But you do have the look of a skilled shinobi. A shinobi. Or perhaps... Sir, please heed my humble request. Face me in battle.
And then he gets back up.
Damn. Still alive. That swordsmanship. It was a thing to behold. Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough manner.
What are you?
Some call it undying. Others, infested. I can't die, so I just am. How about you? What brings you to a rundown temple like this? Seems you have a lot on your mind. Say, why don't you use me for some sword practice? Might come in handy for whatever your mission is.
This is incredibly
Nobody
useful.
can't die might prove useful to you. I volunteer mine. Well,
It is incredibly
very well.
useful
Right then.
to use him as a
Let's
training
go.
dummy.
They say, swinging
Even
one
though
sword is a
he's
cure for boredom.
not a dummy, and he's not really a training dummy,
Have you
but
noticed
that's how
this
he's used
temple
in the game.
attracts those with nowhere else to go. I certainly fit that description. And I suppose that's why interesting things make their way into the offering box from time to time.
So these let you practice, like
In
you
that
can
case,
practice
I-
deflection. And then he'll just hit you.
Yeah.
Oops.
Face me again. Yes.
Until you can do it 3 times in a row without getting hit.
Come back.
It's really useful. And every time you...
Techniques to try out.
Yep.
I'm at your disposal.
Every time you pick up new techniques, you can go back to him and be like, hey, let me practice this technique on you, undying guy. Please and thank you. But that is going to be it for our time, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this pilot episode of Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. I love this game. I've played it a bunch. I really enjoy this game, so this is pretty high up on my list. Horizon Zero Dawn is also pretty high up on my list, but you know, we'll just have to see how pilot month goes and see what happens at the end. If you are not subscribed already, please remember to subscribe so that you don't miss anything else that I'm doing. We're doing pilot month right now while I figure out what I'm going to do for the next series on my channel, and I'm also playing Final Fantasy 13 on the channel. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Please, really helps the channel out, gets it in front of other people. Plus, it just makes me feel good. If you are sitting there thinking that you would like to watch more of my content, there's a whole slew of videos on the channel. Go ahead and click on one of them. Or if it is Monday or Friday and 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, chances are I'm live on Twitch. Come hang out. But past that, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, bye.